You can be on your job, they think you are smart. By the time they check you closely, they will now discover everything you do flows from an eternal inspiration. So you are beyond what you are. You are beyond what you look like. It's because all you do is an offspring of intimacy. And I told you last week, I said the patriarchs of old understood this. So they lived their lives from the corridor of intimacy. They didn't live their lives from creativity. They lived their lives from a deep intercourse with God. And that's why everything they did could not be erased. They did things that was not natural. Because intimacy is lost in our own generation, we are now taught Christianity of safety and caution. Because even we know that if we try anything, we are in trouble. So today you want to travel, they advise you. They advise you to be careful where you are going to and when you are going. Because if you don't check the logistics correctly, there will be problem. But in the days of Elijah, you don't need to advise him to be careful, because no matter what happens, apart from the chariot, he can travel by the wind. Now that technology is not natural, but it takes intimacy to find the code that governs the operation of the wind. But our own Christianity no longer captures those emphases because intimacy have been lost. I showed you a few things last week. For example, Adam, the first man. God created Adam, and the first thing Adam did was that all the animals that was on earth, Adam gave them names. Try to name 100 animals. You will discover how weak you are. You will now know that that feat was a supernatural feat. It was not a product of intelligence. Meanwhile, some of the animals Adam named were at the belly of the ocean. Now, there is nothing like oxygen support system. How did it? It's either he traveled there or the animals traveled to him. Whichever technique was used is supernatural. But the reason Adam could demonstrate so much power was because the Bible said in the morning, every day, in the cool of the day, Genesis 3:8, it said the voice of God came walking in the garden. So the more Adam mingled with God in intimacy, the more Adam could carry out feats that only God could carry out. Hope you know that the earth fell into darkness because Adam fell. Because in Psalm 82 verse 5, he said they know not, neither would they understand. They walk on in darkness. He said the foundation of the earth is out of course. They will fall like the princes. So when Adam fell, the moon lost alignment. When Adam fell, earthquake became possible. Landslide became possible. That means on the strength of Adam's presence on the earth realm, he kept the earth in his courses. And in Romans chapter 8 verse 17, he said the earnest expectation of creation is waiting for the manifestation of the sons of God. Because the last time they saw a son of God walking on the earth, creation was not in bondage. So it was the fall of Adam that put creation in bondage. But this power that Adam walked in was a product of what? The voice of God came walking in the garden. The more he had intimacy with God, the more he lived like a God.